come with me to pastry school in New York City. This is day 65 and we're finishing our entremet cakes and making a chocolate soccer tort. For this class, we started by bringing out the entremet cakes that we had made last time. We got those out of their ring molds and then put them back into the freezer to wait until we did the glaze later in the class. Then we moved on to our soccer tort, which is a classic chocolate tort from Austria. I'm honestly not sure if I'm saying that right, but for this, we whipped together egg yolks and then egg whites and folded that all together with a chocolate batter. Once that had come together, we put it into the pans and then put it into the oven and quickly made a chocolate ganache that was going to go on that tort later. We set all of that aside and then moved our attention back to the entremet cakes. Chef showed us how to put the mirror glaze on top, and then it was our turns. This is always a little bit scary because you want to get a nice even layer, but once you pour it on, you can't really mess with it that much. This was also such a messy process. I did 2 layers since my first layer was a little bit thin. It looks really messy at first, but once you clean it up, it looks so pretty. The mirror glaze was seriously shining. Once we had the glaze on, we added on our little meringue cookies. So I did different heights all the way around the cake and then cut in to see the slice. There were so many components to this cake, but it was so fun to see the final product. Then it was time to go back to the soccer tort. This cake kind of fell apart a little bit, but this traditionally is a layer cake with apricot jam in the middle. So I cut my cake into layers and then added a ton of apricot jam in the middle. We frosted it with some of the thicker chocolate ganache and then put it into the freezer, and we melted the leftover chocolate ganache to pour on top. So once my ganache had cooled, I brought it out of the freezer and poured the extra ganache on top. This one definitely did not go great for me. It was looking quite questionable, but thankfully Chef came over and helped me fix it, and it looked so beautiful in the end. It was such a fun day.